Yes, PJ. What's up? What's up, buddy? Okay, over there? What's wrong, buddy? Ah, he's right. The main the weapon is named after the company that made the game. Bless his soul. Bless this dog's soul. Just wants attention. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's enough of this hoo-ha. We're still in Disc 3, though from what Knight told me yesterday after our session, we fought what was supposedly the last boss of Disc 3. And that we're on track for the main game's ending. And that we avoided the worst case scenario because we picked up Koudelka's pendant back at the water. The fountain. Now at the chapel. It's going to be safe to assume that while we're at least in a room like this, we're probably not going to have any more encounters in this room. I cannot guarantee that that's how it works, because there are areas in the game where encounters were very much possible in rooms with a save point in it. That was a room. Because we killed that thing. So perhaps something over here that I... Cutscene.
This must be the temple.
There's no way! If I put a bullet through it, it wouldn't budge. What are we gonna do?
How ironic to have made it this far and not have access to the temple.
Koudelka, Edward, you both must go now. It is my friend that is apparently responsible for this disturbance, and therefore I am partially responsible for this trouble. I have no intention of asking for your sympathy, and I'm in no position to plead for your help. So from this point forward, I can manage on my own.
Don't kid yourself. We didn't come along just for your sake.
No, Koudelka, you should go back now. It'll be far too dangerous.
Edward, you're the one who should go home. You were not meant for this world. Granted, you are a good fighter, having had plenty of experience, and I won't deny the fact that you have the killer instinct either. But when all is said and done, you are an average Joe. I am not. I was meant to exist in this realm. It's the only place I can carve out an existence for myself.
Quit lecturing me! I want no part of a lukewarm existence filled with regret. No. My way is to not worry about consequences, and to do whatever it is I want to do. Chance means nothing to me. Life's a gamble, and once you place your bet, you'd better play to win, or else you end up dead.
Edward, you really are ridiculous.
That's what they tell me.
Do as you like.
That I will.
Oh, suddenly when you feel like it, you decide when you can and cannot open doors?
Wait, there's a way. Remember when we were searching Patrick's mansion? There was various chemicals around. It may take some time, but I think I can combine the chemicals to make nitroglycerin.
Nitroglycerin?
That's great! We're talking powerful explosives here.
For this door, I think we'll need a full flask. Indeed, if I drop the flask before I return, I'll be knocking on heaven's door in a flash.
I go, and it is done. The bell invites me.
Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or hell.
Son of a bitch. Motherfucker. I can't believe that. We really were like... We were 2 minutes from Disc 4. That's fucked up. God damn, I didn't think we had to use this screen so early again. Give me a second. Motherfucker, okay. We really were like right at the tail end of Disc 3, huh? Alright. Disc is switched. I think because of that, we now only have Koudelka and... I'm going to safely assume that Jane... No, he is still here. So we have to go and... Was this door here before? I don't think this door was here before. Where did we come from? Okay, this is the chapel. This is where we just fought that boss. History first floor. So I know what the game wants me to do. As we're attacked. I didn't even know what I don't even think we've been attacked in this room before. You know what's funny? Throughout this entire game, I've been attacked by one suit of armor. I have never seen that suit of armor ever again. I don't know the likelihood of us actually leveling up magic in this round. I thought for a second I actually died. No, it's alive. Barely alive, but it's alive. You get close, I'm gonna poke you. I'll poke you with this stick. I hate when it does that. So, as often as I have James heal, I'm surprised he hasn't. That hasn't leveled up yet. I noticed we dropped frames earlier. We dropped a lot of frames earlier. 40 agility. Keep that shit going up. Sick of things being faster than us. Can we keep the glaive? Use an item to throw away. I think it's time we get rid of the light pipe. Yeah, because that thing was not good. Koudelka, please climb. We'll have to do something here later. Alright, well, let's head back to the, let's head back to his quarters. I got a little confused.
Begin my work. Can you two wait for me here?
And then, what happened to the girl Melanie?
She was gone the next morning. She left with practically everything in the room.
You don't have much luck with women, do you?
Well, you know what they say. The cleanest breakup is when a woman runs out on you.
What a loser statement. Oh, but you're lucky. I mean, to have so many people to kid around with. For me, I'm all alone. I've been all alone all my life.
What about your childhood?
Yes, I did have a childhood. I was born in a small town in Wales, right off the banks of the Taliesin River. It was a small gypsy town.
Gypsy?
That's right, gypsy. And we didn't call ourselves gypsy. We called ourselves Rom. See, a true gypsy is born under the blue sky and is destined to die under the same blue sky. It's gypsy law.
So then I guess you plan on dying underneath the blue skies.
Every gypsy is given a name at birth. My given name was Slato.
Slato? Mm-hmm. It's got a strange resonance to that name. What does it mean?
I can't tell you.
That too must be part of the law.
The law it is.
You know, ever since I met you, enigmatic, mysterious glint in your eyes. Man, it must be the gypsy in you. A glance from thy soul-searching eye can raise with hope, depress with fear.
Byron again?
Yeah.
You must really like him, don't you?
Yes. So I feel as though we're birds of a feather.
Then he must be self-obsessed as well.
I'd rather be classified as a romantic. My father was a strict man and couldn't forgive his son for failing academically. He blamed my failure on the time I wasted inventing adventures, dreaming of a utopian landscape. I was brought up to believe that dreams, the power of the imagination, as well as all the things I loved as a child, were useless, a complete waste of time. It was as if he was telling me I was useless. And then again, it may be just that. I think I was probably born too late. By the time I was 15, everything there was to be done had already been done. The Western territories were colonized. The jungles had been explored. There was no wilderness for me to wander into. No jungles for me to cut my way through. I guess that's how I ended up roaming the country. Well, granted, I picked a few fights along the way, played with fire, gambled on my life a few times. But none of that comes close to the truth I'm searching for. I yearn for something far greater. I can't quite explain myself, but it's as though I'm on a quest for some intangible treasure of sorts. Koudelka, I envy you. You have psychic powers that few are blessed with. Being born a gypsy, you can choose to live how you wish.
And who gave you the right to act as if you figured me out? Do you have any idea how I was raised? You make me laugh. Adventures. Please, you haven't the slightest clue. Do you have any idea how much pain my psychic powers have brought me? My father died when I was only a child. I predicted the exact time, place, and ending of my father's life. Imagine that, predicting your own father's death. You know, I was cursed as a child, being given powers not meant for a child. And my mother? Oh, she was so frightened and so full of hatred for me. She tried to kill me with her very hands. The gypsy elders got together and decided to excommunicate me. I was only 9 then. Do you have any idea how a 9-year-old child survives without the help of a living soul? Treasures, you must be joking. Have you ever cried and begged for your next meal? Did you ever sell your body, seeking shelter from the frigid night air? I used to be just like Charlotte. When she cried and said, "No one has ever loved me." Oh, her words cut straight through me. It was me she was talking about. Just like her, I wish that everybody would die and harbored a hatred for all mankind. But you see, Charlotte has made her peace and gone to heaven. Me, I'm still alive and still all alone. No one has ever lent a helping hand. No one.
Koudelka, you?
I am not as free as you make me out to be. I am a poor, dirty, ignorant woman who threw her gypsy pride to the dogs in order to live. But you see, even someone like me can do good. Because with my powers, I can help ease the pain of others. That's when I feel good about living. I don't need to be loved. I just want my life to have some meaning. And just want someone to tell me they need me. You. No way will you ever understand.
That was very long.
Done. It's completed.
That was very long, and maybe a little unnecessary. I'm not happy we learned about Koudelka's backstory through her being drunk, shooting the breeze with Edward. Little excessive. They really needed to pour on the fact that this girl is probably mentally fucked up. I kind of figured, so that wasn't much of a surprise to me. She kind of connected a little too hard to that to the little girl, Charlotte. Do we actually have the nitroglycerin? Did it take over the space of in the box? Put it in the box. I think it took over the space of that fucking the goddamn the acid. So that's what we needed the acid for? Dude, I was just grabbing shit and we just ended up having everything we needed. It's fucked up. Go ahead and heal Edward. Alright. I'm gonna also safely assume that the tinder box is gonna be the thing we need in order to light this bitch. We still need that holy sword, but I have no idea how to get it. It's locked in place by a mechanism that I do not quite understand. Is this a doorway? No. I've been attacked. Been attacked by the same thing we've been attacked by all day, all game. I was about to ask, how much fucking... EJ, what's the problem, buddy? You're still alive. Won't be after this. You hold this for me. Tornado! She didn't even do the most damage with her attack. I don't even think she has less. She shouldn't have less. That's 51, 51, 51 strength. Jesus, and he would still hit less. And we still wouldn't be doing as much damage to some things in this game. Put that up to fucking 50 for the time being. That agility boost. He's got 61 piety now? That's wild. We still need to increase that agility so that we don't get... Enemies just don't have, like, 8 turns on us. So that if we run into a situation with that one boss we fought, literally the previous boss from yesterday's stream, that we don't run into a situation where the motherfucker sits there and it keeps going. Koudelka. It seems like a bad idea. I'd want that bullet back. I don't know what gun you used, but I would want that bullet back. So we're definitely going into a new area.
It's amazing.
Y'all don't notice this giant plant? Are we just back in the chapel? The church? Church, yeah, we're back in the church. First floor. Nope. Alright, well, we're not going that way. We just get a free save point and not have to... See a pipe organ with runes carved into the keys. But there are only 4 keys that can be pressed. Runes in these keys: people, secret, pain, light. I don't remember the order. Hold on. Circle. We do have the answer to this. This was the old letter? Secret, pain, people, light. This is something we get super early in the game. Secret, pain, people, light. Oh god! We opened something. Something opened. I don't know what it was. Truthfully, if you were playing a game like this and didn't already know the answer, you could have brute forced it, because at this point, if you didn't pick up the old letter from wherever you could have gotten it from, you would not have known about this. But we did grab the old letter. Hold on. I don't know what we opened, but I'm not about to jump down there, because I don't think that's what opened up. Yeah, no, fuck that. I don't know. This seems most likely what happened.
Patrick. Poor Patrick.
Hey, what are you doing? What's that? No, don't!
I'm not asking for your help. This is my problem. None of you need to die with me here.
And we do have the tinderbox. You throw Daniel's arm and call upon the power of fire.
Are you sure? Let's proceed. Saint Daniel Scodius, protect us from these evil spirits and grant us inner strength. Amen.
Yeet, 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 yeet. Whatever we did, it didn't like it. Oh, God.
Go!
Thou, who were created and born out of dust, now go quietly and return to thy Maker!
Okay, whatever we did, it did not like it. We have immediately been attacked. I don't know by what, and I don't know how. You would think the monsters would be... What the fuck? Everything likes walking out with no leg, huh? Well, I want to level up Tornado. Tornado! Doesn't surprise me. I'll poke you with the stick. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's good for you. Take the stick poke! That's like 51 fucking... 51 strength, and we're doing no damage with it? Big 50 raw strength, and we're still doing no damage? Okay, so wind doesn't work on these guys. Literally, he will die if he gets it again. Now he's guaranteed to die if he gets hit again. If this thing, for whatever godforsaken reason, survives flare, we are leaving. Well, not survive, but doesn't take damage from flare. Okay, well, it can be damaged by flare. He's dead. You are still alive, and I noticed the shot at me. I don't like this enemy. Get him out of here. Don't know what you did, but I care. That was an Earth-based spell. Yeah, back up, James. Edward, you're Edward. I keep getting their names confused. I mean, Edward and James. Well, you won't resist Tornado. Did we just cast Megalith? Do it! When you want to level up a different spell and you can't because the game is like, but what if you just fight this thing that resists it? Or he might have reflected it or something, I don't know. Or if I guess if he reflected it, it would have dealt damage to us. Win animation. You'll love to see it. Okay, we got a level off of that. That's good. We don't have enough vitality, honestly, but we do need to. I don't want to keep having to be outsped by enemies. We've been attacked by a boss. Oh. Oh, there's 3 of them. Interesting. We are... Well, we go first, at least. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. We have to safely assume that they can move. But I can't. Maybe they can't move, but they also probably can't be pushed back. I did not mean to cast fire on that one. I was gonna hard focus 1. It's better to hard focus 1 than spreading out damage. See who they go after if they're gonna cast spells. Because depending on who they go after, I'll probably. Okay, so they went after Edward. That's fine. We can put something on Edward. We can put a reflect on Edward. Oh, they can move. Nah, we're not gonna have to though. Legit, I think they oh man, they're hard focusing James now. You think they'd be salty at James for what he just did? They move a lot too. That's the most annoying thing. Only they move closer to each other. I should have moved up. I should have moved Edward up by one. Make them get closer. I don't think it's dead. No, it's not dead. Frankly, I don't think they have made a move yet. DJ, stop. Still not dead. They're chunky. Each of them is gonna have a good side, like fucking 10,000 health. It looks like. He's hit him twice. He's hit him once. Nope, still alive. I didn't actually keep track of how much health they have. I'm more concerned if they hit us physically. Can they only cast? Why'd you move up then? Well, I very much would love to... Let's just soak up the damage, right? Fuck it. You two can hard focus the one in the back. It'd be best if these guys are bunched together like this, that we can dish out damage on them at the same time. They both got like... Assuming these things have a good 8,000 to 6,000 HP amongst each other. Okay, so that one is dead now. Little over 2,000 damage on that one. Good chunk of damage. If they're both together, they should both get hit by this, if they stay together. Alright, they stay together. Oh. One's got 3,000 damage on it, the other has about 2,000, 2,400, roughly, ranging. Oh. That wasn't too bad. He's got the health to survive that. He's dead. That doesn't help at all. I would smack him. I probably should just smack him, see if I can knock him back. Actually did pretty good damage. I really need you to get the hell off of me, right? It's dead. James, why are you taking 3 years? Unless they're getting hit, unless his agility is being lowered in throughout the battle. Seriously. Legit, I need you off of me. Please get back. I would like to revive Edward. Okay, fine. I mean, I guess we'll just win this fight without Edward. I think we can leave it at like 51 agility, right? We have gained vitality idol? So, nope, can't throw that away. Throw that away for now. Statue representing Atlas raises the owner's strength. Statue representing Artemis raises the owner's dexterity. Statue representing Hercules raises the owner's vitality. And fuck it. How much vitality did he get from that? He got a lot of vitality off of that. That idol? Koudelka, I don't know why we're climbing this. And we're attacked. Do 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 do. One of them has a dude. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't know how this changes the fight. Is it hitting both of them? Okay, sure. Okay, that one doesn't care about fire. I don't really need to hit that one with fire. I'm not worried about that one. One in front here. Of course you moved. Yeah, I'm not worried about that one. That one, we'll do something else against that one. That one didn't care about fire. This one is weak to fire. We're going to be running into different variants of them. I will kill the ones that we know what they're weak to. I will move you back one space. Truthfully, I could just attack you with this now, but... Or you can just move in and smack me again anyway. Oh my god, really? Sure, thanks. Get up. I don't know how often it can just randomly do that, but sure. Getting James. I almost don't care about this one, but at the same time, we do need to kill it. Seriously, you should not just be able to get 3 hits. Ugh. But you hit her once. Fuck off. I don't know if we're able to get this thing off of people. I would like you to get off of us. I don't like this thing. Yeah, it just randomly gets lucky to hit 3 times. Thank you for casting. Ow. It is a variant. Yes, it's a boss. Are you immune to magic? You get off of that line? Oh, go fuck yourself. I'm going to assume this thing is not vulnerable to magic or something. The only reason it's doing this shit. Okay, no, it's vulnerable to wind, but for some reason fire and earth don't do anything. Seriously, can you move out a lane? You're just not gonna let me revive fucking, Edward, are you? I hate when an AI is, like, obnoxiously annoying about this kind of shit. Because it could easily just wipe my party by just smacking us with physical attacks, but it's just... Thank you! Fucking finally, you shitlord. I was like, how's your day going, Knight? I feel like this thing has more health than every other fucking thing we fought so far. I'm currently climbing a burning church! I don't know why I'm climbing the burning church. Game didn't give me much direction of where it wanted me to go. Okay, but no, really, how much health do you actually have? I feel like you definitely have more health than every other fucking thing here. Can you die? Today? Edward taking 3 years for his move. So now you're moving further back. Are you just trying to annoy the shit out of me? It's working. Okay, now it's dead. Finally. Holy shit. What was the purpose of the dude? What was the purpose of it having the corpse that was dead? Or the mummy? I don't understand. "55 vitality! And we still can't tank physical stuff." That's wild to me. 55! 55 vitality, and we just can't tank. I mean, that thing did attack like 3 times in a single setting. But that's wild to me, man. Clearly, those things didn't always have a lot of fucking piety idol and agility idol. Yeah, I'll use those. I'm going to use these idols on... I'm going to use the piety idol on... Use on Edward. I'm going to use the agility. So then we don't actually have to put... I'm going to safely assume after doing that that Edward's not going to have to use anything else for piety and... Yeah. So I think that'd put them up to like fucking 50. 22, 32, yeah, that works out. Works for me! Wrong button! I hit the damn thing again. Oh boy, I want that. We get down. Okay. That we're using guns. What was the button for the quick save? I was trying to find a button for the quick save. I don't know why we're climbing this. Give me the next boss fight. Go ahead, I'm ready. This is not a boss fight. This is a pair of enemies I'd prefer actually not to fight. I prefer a fucking temporary save. Because at this point, I think I'm climbing my way to the final boss. We're not already fucking there. Church floor 4. Made it seem like she was looking at a door. You can feel a pulse in the plant. Previously steady, it suddenly picks up pace until it feels as though the plant will explode. You know, the shotgun probably more useful in this situation. No, shoot it anyway. Steve, we should have shot it. Bodies don't move that way. This is the smart thing to do, yeah, you're right. I'd prefer not to fight it in this very enclosed area that would probably get us killed. Do I have control? Do I have to run? I'm gonna assume we gotta run. I don't want to see that thing crawling at me. I'm gonna be real. We run from this thing right now? I don't think we can kill this thing here. I think it's casting. Is it buffing itself? That's not too bad, but... See, I don't want to try to attack her yet, because I don't know if we can kill it yet. No, we gotta... If we gotta fight it here, we'll figure... If we can't kill it here, we'll try to figure out what the fuck we can hit it with. Unless it does a weird thing like that previous boss. Okay, so fire's good. Might just be a boss that just can take damage from everything. I don't want it to physically attack us, though, that's for sure. Okay, Earth is good, too. Doesn't resist those attacks. Wait, that wasn't Earth. What was that? The tornado? I don't remember. That might have been tornado. I didn't pay attention. Okay, so his int is not high enough to do damage, but that does mean that she doesn't resist that spell, at least. Okay, so she casts, mainly. So, I'm gonna be smart here. You take the most damage from any casting attack. I don't care about them. This is gonna knock him back again, but it's fine. Ow. That poisons? Okay. She does not care for Earth. Earth will not work on her. Okay, yeah, no, his int's just very low. He doesn't have a high enough int to be able to hit her. Not that close. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably move him all the way to the right. Kind of get this boss to just follow him around. I don't know how much damage we've dealt. I'm gonna go with close to like fucking 2K, 2K and a half, something like that. This music is dope though. I like the music. I'm trying to avoid a scenario where we just get like silenced. Because if I can poison that magic, you can do other stuff. Nice. Well, you do the most damage out of everyone here, so fuck it. You're the one who actually has a level 2 reflect up. Oh, you're gonna take this. Poisoned. It poisoned itself with its own spell. Why is it doing that? I'm gonna let James. Is it pissed off? I can't tell what's happening. Should we run now? I'm gonna see if we need to run here. Not that. Nope, wouldn't let me run. Well, it's freaking out, so it's not happy with what we've done so far. James' reflect wore off, but that's fine. Okay, so the gun didn't do anything. Give me a sec, Chow. I gotta go to the bathroom. We are in a battle, I know, but just give me a sec. I won't be long. Alright, sorry. This is the second to final boss. Okay. James, you're gonna have to reapply reflect to yourself. Yeah, you can go back to the glaive then, because the light glaive! We'll put the normal glaive on for the time being. Just in case she decides to start schmoovin'. I don't want her... Want to keep her off of our party members. More than content with you letting her... I didn't pay attention if Koudelka had her reflect up or not. She still has her reflect. She actually moved. That works for me. Do-do-do. Did she start casting? I didn't pay attention. I think it's dead. Yeah, he's got a level 2 reflect. Why not? This is what we're doing. We have to keep fighting her until she just gives up the chase. Koudelka's healing magic went up. Most likely means she can cast it and heal 2 people at once. What else do we have? Definitely not that thing. I don't want to give it beer. I don't want to give the freaky monster Elaine beer. It just seems like a bad idea. When did you get level 2 reflect? Alright, whatever, fuck it. Oh. Did we cast fire earlier? No, we healed. No, we healed on our first turn. Now he has Reflect level 3. Okay, so you don't care about fire anymore. What spells can we not hit you with? Because it seems to be that they resist spells in increments of 2. Well, I don't care if we actually heal her with a spell here. I just want to find out. Water works, but it doesn't seem all that good, honestly. Wind heals it. So fire and wind, no go. Is water the sweet spot? Are you going to be resistant to both? Okay, no. So earth and water will work against this thing now. Take back that healing I gave you by mistake. Do you still have Reflect? You do not. So, Earth works. I know Earth works, and I probably should just use Earth, but I do want to level up this water spell just in case. Also, I'm going to have to give you a level 3 Reflect. This is getting expensive. How much MP he's got? Did you already lose Reflect? You did. Your Reflect does not last as long as James's Reflect. Truthfully, the Reflects I should keep up are on James and Edward, because they reflect the most damage. Oh, we can keep. He doesn't have enough to do it again. I got rid of that listel too, didn't I? I made a terrible mistake. Well, having Edward be a backup reflect giver would work as well, actually. Not today. That was Edward's reflect that did that. I did pretty good damage. So it's close to death, it seems. It only does that if it's gonna die. Might cool it off with the reflect usage for a sec. I hope there's not 3 times that she shows up to be a pest. Because it doesn't feel like we're getting XP for killing her. Okay, it's dead. We've halted its progress. Oh, it's faster than us. We have 6 high listals. I'm just cast Reflect on everybody. If I can. Well, she's alive. It's good that it's single target. If that hit the party, that'd be a lot harder to deal with. Let's go ahead. Bait her over here. There's nowhere to save! How many movements do you get? One too many. Of course. Of course. I'm not even surprised. Should have saved that for her. Not only does she should have done damage, but he also hits like 6 times. It didn't take that long to get this far. You're right, but why go for the bad ending when we can go for the good ending? Weakness searching, if it has one. Probably neutral to everything, as the final boss should be. What would not surprise me... Okay. Hello. You take no damage from fire. I don't know if she's attacking... Alright, I'll load my save from disc 3. Does not bother me that much. Right, you're too close now. Of course you are. I don't know why I bothered to put on the light glaive. Okay, so James didn't do damage with his fire attack. Will you do damage with your? Not really. Does she resist light? Does she drain light? Immune. He's dead. It also doesn't help that she can just straight up get like 6 attacks on somebody. Truthfully, I don't have much I can do here. Guess I'll step right in front of James. This attack again. that actually killed them both.
Dear God, is this my fault? Do you blame me? Are you punishing me now because the path of my faith was tainted? I accept my fate. If it is your wish, then I accept my fate. He who has an ear, let him hear. If anyone is to go into captivity he will go. If anyone is to be killed with the sword he will be killed. I am what I am. I am content with my lot. I have always loved you, Elaine.
Let's go home, James. Let's go home. I have such fond memories of those days.
No! Flames are coming this way!
Don't be silly. There must be something we can do. We'll be fine. Trust me.
In these crazy times, young people push themselves too much.
The sun came out. I prefer it a little hazier, though. Goodbye. We'll probably never see each other again.
Hey, your nickname. Slato? What does it mean? I haven't even asked you yet. Will you tell me?
It means treasure.
Oh, that's rich. I'll remember that. Treasure.
Is it okay, child, for you not to follow him?
Yeah, it's okay. I have a feeling that someday, somewhere, we'll meet again.
That did not feel like a bad ending. That felt like a normal ending, honestly. That was the bad ending? I mean, James died, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna be fucking honest. The worst that happened, was James was called by the Lord. To which, in this situation, that was probably the best thing to have happened. I wasn't expecting a bullshit miracle like that. When you say a bad ending, to me a bad ending is one where it doesn't go well. That went really well. Not only did they survive this whole ordeal, and James basically got called to fucking heaven when the man was basically out on his ass and had basically nothing left to himself. Edward, he's alive. He's fine. Koudelka, she's fine, right? That felt like what that felt like an RPG ending. That didn't feel like a bad ending though. And that's considered a bad ending. Well, I guess the real bad ending would have been as if I didn't have the pendant when I did, I would have probably been killed by that laser beam just now. That didn't feel like a bad ending though. Truth be told, I'm gonna be real. I've seen bad endings, and that was a normal ending. Well, it doesn't look like we're done with this game yet, ladies and gentlemen, because I won't call myself an overachiever. I mean, the way reflex work in this game, yeah, I imagine. It makes her do nothing but cast spells. That doesn't make sense. She moves forward, and she can just decide to do physical attacks. I mean, she did start doing, like, fucking... She did start casting. She could have just... she was standing next to Koudelka, and she could have just fucking stabbed her. And that would have been annoying. What really fucked me up in that fight, I could have prolonged that fight, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna let it happen. She also did, like, her big fucking wave attack at a moment where I wouldn't have been able to get a reflect up anyway. But no, that felt like a stat check. That felt like a severe stat check. That didn't feel like a fight where, like, which is weird because the fight before that did not feel like a stat check. It felt like she was like level fucking 60 and we're like level 30. That's what that felt like. That didn't feel like a fight that was designed to be challenged at that point. And I started to feel that way when I was fighting the Goofy or the Elaine up the tower, because it just kind of felt like Elaine coming up the tower was there to just kind of make you waste time and spend points, even though the strategy was pretty much to just put reflect up and she just wouldn't do anything. But any game with reflect up, unless it can pierce it, that just makes everything fucking easy. But the biggest problem is not just having reflect up, is if she decides to do a physical attack literally at all, then whoever she hits will die. Because even having like high vitality in the game does not stop damage from being as high as it is. As I've noticed. James had like 55 vitality and like 3,000 health, and he would tank like maybe one hit with barely any health left. But then she could get like 6 attacks. So it's like they designed a boss that seemingly you need to possibly be like at a particular level at to be able to beat, but they didn't made an ending where if you don't beat it, you don't get like a terrible ending, because even though you don't get the accomplishment of actually beating the boss, like, I don't think this game is hard, right? The crossbow needs to stay on Edward, and she will stay back. I don't know why him having the crossbow would affect her AI. That's a very... It's not a weird... It's not an uncommon thing that that kind of programming would be in a game like this, but that doesn't... No one would immediately think that you would need to do that or would want to do that. I imagine any ranged weapon equipped to a character that would be good with it would be a pretty good thing to have, and it would make monsters not want to engage someone that has a weapon that they would be scared of. The main problem, though, is that a lot of bosses have I have been trained to consider that most weapons don't do damage to bosses because they will either miss or worse. That they will literally either miss or worse. That's the impression I got. But anyway, it says crossbow on the wiki. Again, that doesn't make sense. It's a very weird thing. But yeah. Hey Dive, how's it going? We just finished we just finished getting our ass kicked by the final boss in Koudelka, which I could consider this game done because we did get an ending. It's an ending where I could honestly say it's not a terrible ending. Apparently this is the bad ending, but it didn't feel bad. I mean, like, James is gone. He disappears. I don't know if he's dead. He's just gone. Edward fucks off. Rides out, I don't know, rides to who knows where, and Koudelka's alive, doing who the fuck knows what. Yeah, this is a PlayStation 1 game. Early, well, I don't know early, but yeah, it's a PlayStation 1 game. If I'm gonna be real though, like, this was fun. This was very fun. it's that weird thing where like the main game itself isn't really that bad because when you kind of get a strategy going and you kind of roll it the entire time. Because it wasn't even just when I discovered how strong Reflect was. Because basically came into like when I came into boss fights that were vulnerable to Reflect because they would just use spells all the time. Uh, and obviously most attacks against my party members would just kind of be brushed off. But hell, throughout most of the game, when I got like a couple accessories and Koudelka was sitting on like 40 plus piety throughout the entire game. Most bosses, most enemies weren't doing any damage to her anyway, and the only time I was really concerned about her dying was if they got close enough to hit her with a physical attack. And the worst thing was, with a character, when you build a character, it's around like a specific strategy. The game isn't programmed in a way where you can like use a basic strategy like that. Because I wanted to just have like, two back row characters, casting spells, and one dude in the front, big, beefy, 4,000 health, can barely get through him unless they cast a spell on him. But obviously that strategy wasn't going to work considering, are we just stuck on the screen? Do I have to press a button? No, okay, no, we can go. But yeah, no. Completely forgot what I was talking about. Completely forgot. Also, disc 4 was like 20 minutes or some shit like that. It was not long. Didn't get the sword. Did not get the Soknoth sword. I guess since we beat the game, I'm very viable to. You love PS1 graphics? It is PS1 graphics are what we dreamed what would happen if games looked like this in actual gameplay. So they certainly have a pretty good charm to them. Early CGI. You either love to appreciate it or you hate it because we're spoiled by what CGI has evolved into nowadays. But yeah, this game does a weird thing. Yep, this was a 4-disc game. Didn't feel like 4 discs. Because, the bulk of the game was really in between disc 2 and 3. Those 2 discs alone had the most of this game. Disc 4 was basically the finale. To which, I guess because of how discs worked back in the day, there's a lot of, like, cutscenes. And I guess cutscenes were taking up most of the disc space. Because, I am assuming because there's 3 cutscenes and variants of those cutscenes that can happen in disc 4 that I'm gonna just put this on like a continue screen real quick so I don't like go repeat the same thing. I think because how the cutscene shit happens in between game in this game. CGI wasn't cheap and it was certainly fucking big on memory usage, and discs back in the day weren't as good as they are where they can't hold that much information. I'm imagining because there's like so much CGI cutscene in disc 4 because the cutscene when you get to the flower that Elaine emerges from, there's apparently 2 variants of that. Because if I did not have a specific item when we got to there, I would have died there, and that would have been a game over, and one of the endings just would have just folded. And I'm also imagining if you're able to actually kill her at the top of the destroyed church, there's a cutscene for that. So there's like 4 cutscenes. Some of them are the same, but different variants. So there's like it's taking up space. So there's not much game to the game, and that's also granted with the fact that with what is in the game, because I'm imagining within the game, at least for disc 4's case, you basically have the entirety of the mansion open to you, so you can just run around wherever you need to go, and it's got to load all that enemy data. Whereas disc 1, 2, and 3, they don't have like the entire mansion open to you, because it's going to be locked behind like certain things like characters running around. I'm pretty sure I can't load because I don't have a file here that we could load. Because this game doesn't have a file. Yeah, I knew it. So I'd have to load my data from disc 3 anyway if I wanted to go back. Which I think we're going to go back. I don't know if we'll go back today. I mean, we're going to go back. Silent Bomber. I've heard of that game actually. Might see that on the channel. Might not be this year, but we might see Silent Bomber on the channel. There's a lot of PlayStation 1 games that are actually pretty sick, but they I won't say they fall short, but yeah, they're hidden gems. Most people don't know about them. PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 has a lot of games where the idea, like, there was a lot of ideas that were explored, but you get stuff like Crash Bandicoot, Super Mario, like, games around that time period just get severely overshadowed. Tekken 3, like, any game that, like, released and it was, like, a big hit around that time, it just overshadows anything else. So nobody would have talked about something like Silent Bomber or Koudelka or, you know, Final Fantasy 7 definitely overshadowed this game. I think this game's pretty fun though. Not gonna lie. I had a blast. The story had strong religious ties, so I wasn't really feeling the story too much. Because religion is a very sensitive thing to do. But I thought it was good. I do at least appreciate that the bad ending, or I'm gonna call it the normal ending that we just got. There is some kind of intervention to reward the player for at least getting this far, because I played this game straight because I was a loot goblin, which is probably a problem when you play a game like this. Don't loot goblin too hard. But I loot goblin, so I just, when I was running around, this is a game where you heavily need to be pressing X on fucking everything. And we ended up finding, like, the primary MacGuffin to be able to not die and continue playing the game. I imagine there are not a lot of people that did that when they were young. I most likely would not have got this ending if I played this like much when I was much younger. But I also probably would not have played this when I was much younger because it's an M-rated game. And I don't know if I would have been okay with corpses. a lot of grotesque scenery in this game. I wasn't too bothered by it, but it was just, yeah, I can see where this game could get an M rating. Pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It was rough. I won't say it was rough, but it was pretty bad. It was wild. But all right. So well, while we're not done, I should probably save this for another day, right? Because at this point, what I'm gonna end up doing is that, like, so I don't want to do it on stream, but I do want to fight the final boss again. But I don't see a reason to like do this on stream, because obviously I'm probably gonna grind now because I don't have a reason not to. Like, I'm probably gonna clean out my inventory of some stuff I don't need. I'm probably just gonna run around. I'm gonna go grab a guide and see if, because there's one thing I didn't grab that was that I imagine there's got to be some kind of gimmick to get it, right? There's literally one thing. It's funny, the way I played this game, I literally found like a bunch of stuff that I didn't know what the hell it would use for. We had Daniel's arm since disc 2, and we use it in the final disc. You're just holding on to items and you don't know what they're used for. The pacing of this game is very weird. It's not bad, it's just weird. Like, you collect all these idols and you end up using these idols during disc 3 to open up a chapel that leads to a cutscene where Koudelka nearly dies. And there's a lot that happens. The game forces you to hold on to a lot of things, and it takes up inventory space. And I thought that holding onto gun ammo and using guns would have been a huge hindrance because of the fact that you have to reload the goddamn gun during battle. It doesn't auto-reload. But it wasn't that bad. And then again, like, halfway through the game, I was just like, Herberder fire spell throughout the entire fucking run. It was like, whatever. But it was fun. It was fun. I did feel like the game started to kind of, like, get onto my bullshit when I was just casting spells, because it starts throwing a bunch of enemies that, if, like, I'm so over here, I'm fishing for weaknesses. I'm fishing for weaknesses at this point. And the game needs to do that. I will say, if this game had some kind of bestiary, or something to kind of like help the player understand what they're dealing with. Like if Koudelka or James or Edward were like noting down weaknesses and stuff when they come across enemies, because honestly, when we came across like new enemies or just enemies, I just had to remember that this enemy was like weak or strong against some stuff. It must be obtained through the most bizarre means. That's how this is a PlayStation 1 game, Knight. You're gonna tell me that I probably had to go do some hokey ass dance somewhere somewhere back at the manor, and it would, for some reason, make the damn sword be obtainable. It's not Saknoth. Is it a drop? Is it an enemy drop? Is it an enemy drop from the first area? That's the bigger question. Also, if it's light, I don't want it. If it's light, I don't want the damn thing. Not that I would use it against her anyway, hindsight. Yes, PJ, what's up? We gonna get up. I'm gonna get up in a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Come on, relax. I know. It's time. Relax. It's time to do the thing, I know. I mean, I'm gonna look into it anyway, because I'm gonna do this shit later. I don't want to end stream, right? I've only been live for an hour and a half. A little over an hour and a half. But I don't want to do this right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, Night. While we doing Grandia, I'll probably be doing this off screen. But just to give you a heads up, so my attention will be split. But I definitely don't want to do what I want to do off screen. On screen. I don't know what to do in the meantime though. You have to have 10, 23, 32. You have to be playing the game for like 11 hours? You have to play the game for 11 hours, 11 minutes and 11 seconds. What was our time? Actually. What was our time? Hold on. I'm curious now. I could probably do that. I ain't gonna lie, I could probably do that. I ain't gonna fucking lie to you. I could probably do that. What was our playtime? What was our playtime on disc? What was our playtime clocked at disc 3? I think it was over 10 hours, right? Oh, just barely. Just barely. We went over it in this disc. That's hilarious. That is a weird way to get a weapon, though. Is it a melee weapon? Has to be, doesn't it? You need 10, 21, or 32, or 43 items in your inventory. Specifically, one of those. It's a sword. Okay. Hold on. Let's what was our playtime when we got to disc 3? What was the playtime when we got to disc 2 rather? This cover is open. I just want to see what we dealing with. What was our playtime when we got here? We got to this point. Before we got into disc 3, we were 3 hours, and we were like 3 hours and some minutes in there. I could do that. I could get the weapon. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could legit get the fucking weapon. Is the gargoyle still in there? I could just go fight that gargoyle. Before I do that, though, it's break time. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wrong thing. Wrong thing. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go back to disc 3 real quick. Just back on disc because I don't need. Right. So you get the sacking off by killing the gargoyle. We can do that at least. We can fight the gargoyle. I don't imagine the gargoyle is gonna be bad, but who the fuck knows? And I have to make sure not to walk too close to the door. That will make us go into disc 3, 4. I don't know. I know. Anyway, I will be back, chat room. Enjoy the tunes while I depart and take care of some business for my canines. Alright, alright. Hello, welcome back, guys. Stop the music! Okay. Stop. Alright, this is paused. Hold on. Let's pause this. Let's go see how we fare against this gargoyle. Because I cannot imagine a gargoyle being worse than the final boss. So we just have to be careful not to trigger disc 4, because this is where the file is. We gotta go quite a bit back, though. So as long as we don't go to the left, we shouldn't trigger the boss. Hello? I went right back into the thing. Okay. Let's go see what this gargoyle could do to our party. Down the stairs. I mean, where is it? This better be the gargoyle. Not even the thing I wanted to deal with. You're not at all what I came here for. There we go. Oh, he's fast. Woo! Alright, that's what we're dealing with. $5,000 damage. 5,000 damage. Fucking epic launcher giving a bunch of shit I don't need nor want. That guy didn't do too much. That was a boss guy. Haha. Oh, armor does not exist in this game. Holy shit. Hold on a second. Okay, word from what I read, the motherfucker is supposedly easier during Disc 2 when you first find him, but he's also supposed to be invincible. In Disc 3, when you're able to fight him, his fucking power jumps. Like, all of a sudden, he's got like 113 fucking strength. Like, word? This is what we're dealing with? Yeah, I know. Hold on, let me just stop this shit, because that's like... I'm kind of sick of hearing that. Just play that for now. A little research. I mean, clearly we can't kill. There's something I'm missing here. From what I was reading of the guide, anyway. What the fuck? Nope, stop. Hold on. Not that this will do me any good, but... Apparently wasn't I... Did I even pick everything up? Hold on. There's something that I'm... I don't know how the Super Sorkin 3 shot him. That's so fucking weird. A life drinker. That's so weird. We had this tinderbox for who the fuck knows how long and couldn't even use it. Hindsight, I should have saved. Hold on, I'm hearing something I shouldn't be hearing. Alright, I'm back. The thing is that, like, every guide I looked at so far doesn't really tell you, like, this thing you're supposed to do to fight the gargoyle. They don't tell you a level. Oh, and this guide is terrible. Reading that. Sitting here reading something. Well, that's what's going on. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna end it. I don't want to end it on that. We're gonna have to end it, though. Gonna just turn that off. Fucking shit. We'll probably come back. This. I might have to replay this game if I... Maybe not now. Maybe not now, though. There's a lot. There is a lot. Apparently you need the gargoyle killer, as people call it. I think we missed the threshold to get it. I mean, I can get it, but if I'm gonna get any... So apparently there was an item at every, like, interval of, like, there was an item to get at an hour in. You had to make, like, a lot of temporary saves. That's information I definitely would not have had. I guess we could just end it on that. I do want to kill the final boss. We can possibly kill the final boss. Legitimately, there is a way we could potentially kill the final boss. I can find a way to do that. That I can probably do. But that would require me leaving this game on for, like, 22 hours. I don't know how I'm going to do that, to be honest. That's the legit way to get it. I could just use a cheat system and do it that way, if I really wanted to see the end. Or just find the strategy. A lot of these guys don't actually talk about the strategy and actually how to beat the bosses. Oh yeah, this is what you fight. Because apparently the gargoyle is a piece of shit. Alright, we're just gonna end it there for now. That's unfortunate. It's weird. At least I figured out how to do that one thing. If I do come back to this game, though... it was fun. It was a good game. I did not... I enjoyed it. But learning what we learned, learning the bit that we've learned today, after actually beating the game, or what we could beat it. Again, the ending wasn't so bad. It just, I want to try to get the best ending at some point. I'll have to do that off screen though. Like, there's gonna be a lot. I don't know when we'll actually come back to this, but we're not completely finished with Koudelka. I will admit that. Not completely finished, but for now, it'll probably be best that if I do any more with this game, it's probably gonna be off screen because some, if not probably the only strategy to deal with the gargoyle is gonna require me to one, grind, which I'm probably going to do anyway, because we need to get everybody's vitality up to a point where they can survive fighting the fucking gargoyle. And two, we need to get one of the weapons, which I could probably do that. That's probably not going to be that hard, but yeah. There's going to be a bit of grinding necessary in order to get what I want to do here. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it early here. It's unfortunate. I didn't know the game was going to be short today, honestly. I thought we were going to be here for a while. At least long enough for, like, a standard 3.5 hour stream, because I started late. But that's fine. That's fine. Depending on what happens later, I might come back online with something else. But hopefully, we'll be back on Knight's channel in, like, 30 minutes for, Grandia 3, because it's been a while. But thank you guys for joining me today. I might just say fucking and... I might just use the cheat system soon or something. Because, getting it legitimately is just time-consuming at that point. So I might just use a cheat system. I won't cheat. I'll cheat the items into the inventory. I won't cheat the stats. I'll do that at least. Because it's just a matter of time, and I'm not about to sit here and spend that much time getting the stuff. Because it's better if you've known about it beforehand. We didn't know about it. I wasn't using the guide. This is a blind playthrough. I might get a guide ready for Shadow Hearts, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because that's probably the next game we're gonna try out. We're probably gonna go straight to Shadow Hearts. That's one of the reasons we played this. I want to try playing Shadow Hearts. I've never played it. I've always seen it, but never had a chance to play it. But, you know, for now, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I'll see you guys over at Knight's channel. Till then, y'all take care now. Ciao, Sue.